representing Singapore. Vianna Shen LINKE, 17 years old, second Junior Grand Prix season. She's coached by Tir Asart, choreographed by Bogdan Berzenko.
Vianna had explained that this, her 4th year in the Junior Grand Prix, and so grateful for everything that she said the Junior Grand Prix has taught her, skating to Ludovico Einaudi's experience.
A woman's work, a woman's prerogative. A woman's time to embrace, she must put herself first. Yes, I heard you needed me, yes, I'm here to open you, yes, I know that your heart is blue. I feel for the fire, candlelights, Mary Magdalene, creature of desire, come just a little bit closer till we collide.
Vianna Shen LINKE. Vianna completes a short program that has 6 of the 7 elements under review, so that's just a little indication of some of the challenges that she faced. But Vianna, as I mentioned, so grateful for these experiences, and she's not shy in acknowledging how much she has grown as a human from the experiences of being a Junior Grand Prix competitor. And she said that that's what's perhaps aided her to try to push herself creatively with this short program, trying to showcase that complex character of a strong, misunderstood but resilient woman. As we look back at the triple salto double toe, which was not her friend completely today.
And it's interesting your thoughts on this, Mark. How important is it to have a story, even though the audience will not know what that story is, it's not printed anywhere, but a story to be able to hang on to and understand through your interpretation. How important is that for, you're a choreographer?
Well, it's so important insofar as the judges are looking to see if the skater shows engagement and commitment and involvement based on an understanding of the music. Now, how they're engaged, how they're committed, and how they're involved isn't something the judges need to know. They need to see that the skater is connected. And so for the skater to then have a story, that's undoubtedly going to give them some semblance of connection, and therefore increase the chances of showcasing the judges what they need to see.
And what do you think about the audience knowing what the story is? Is that I mean, I think it's great value for the audience. It may not be necessarily for the skater. I'm not sure. What are your thoughts?
I think it'd be wonderful if we could just continue to learn more about the process of the skaters. So knowing their story or knowing their motivation, to me, would be just wonderful to give us more context for the output of what we get to see.
Yeah, I
That's
think
why I'm always asking
yeah.
for it.
Yeah, no, I think it's great. I love hearing the stories or the root of the theme itself and how the choreography is born out of an idea or out of a story. And I love that. I think it's part of the attraction to our sport. But again, it's just left up to the individual. And many people say, well, you should be able to see the story, but it's hard if you don't know the sport very much. So as we take a look at the technical panel again, and they've had a lot of airtime today, so yeah, it's great. And they have the right to sort of say no, don't use that camera, but we really appreciate them allowing us to take a look at their work, and also for us here in the broadcast booth to be able to hear their work on through the headset. So we really appreciate their cooperation and trying to broaden how we showcase our sport and what we talk about a little bit. There's such an important part of the result, of course.
So important. And now for Vianna, I wonder how much she wishes that she could hear back. But that said, with the experience that she's had over the course of the past 4 years, she's probably going to be comfortable knowing what is likely to come up. And
yes.
It's one thing being educated in how the judges and the technical panels come to their score, and then a whole other thing and trying to make sure that you can continue to develop your technique to give different
you don't really see often the skaters are so surprised at the score. Sometimes they're surprised they got as high as they did, right? But
exactly.
They kind of know what they've did, and they know where they've lost, and they know where they've gained.
And sometimes I think as we wait for Vianna scores now, that the skaters who are more surprised at their score are the ones that have really improved the technique and the basic skating skills, and that's when the sort of baseline for the judges is easier to give, rather than just a good or bad day.
Short program score 35.10 for Vianna. That'll put her currently in the 28th place.